I've had the privilege of meeting incredible, strategic, brilliant, amazing people who struggle because they're underestimated. They're overlooked for opportunities. They can't seem to get buy-in on their amazing ideas. And 17 years ago, I set out to figure out why. And back then, I used to think that charisma was innate, that you had to be born charismatic, that compelling, captivating, intriguing people were born with this mysterious quality. And what I realized, what the research shows, is that charisma can be learned. The problem is that very smart people will focus a lot on their technical skills. They focus on their job skills. And so when they want to share their ideas or they want to learn people skills, they've been taught horrible things that don't work, like fake it till you make it, or just pretend to be an extrovert. And the problem with that is when we aren't our true selves, it feels horrible, it's exhausting, and we still can't communicate well. And so what I wanted to find out was, is there a blueprint for our interactions? Is there a way to be more authentically charismatic? And luckily, there is some incredible research on how the cues that we send to others signal to them how they should treat us. So when I set out to start with cues, it actually started with a little folder. 17 years ago, I started a little folder on my computer called Curious Cues, where I started cataloging all the cues of really charismatic people. How did they speak? How did they hold their hands? What do they do with their body? What do they do with their face? What kind of words did they use? I also did the same thing for people who were the bad guys. I got to log a lot of those interviews that made our skin crawl, where we thought something was off or wrong. I started cataloging those cues as well. And over the years, I began to see patterns that very highly charismatic people are sending the same cues over and over again, and we can learn them. And the people who turn us off, who irritate us, they also are sending cues that we can learn to avoid. So my goal with cues was to create a map, a blueprint of the 96 cues that humans use with each other to show both warmth and competence. How do we show up in a room? How do we walk into a meeting and immediately signal trust and likability and friendliness that encourages collaboration and openness, while at the same time being taken seriously, where people believe our ideas, they think we're powerful and impressive and influential and capable. And we can actually have both. In fact, very highly charismatic people hit this perfect blend of being both likable and impressive, of being both open and trustworthy and also capable and powerful. And so my goal with cues is for you to take control of the signals you're sending to others, so that when you walk into a room or you pop on video or you pick up the phone or you want to send an important text, you know exactly which cues to send. My goal is for all of you smart, brilliant, amazing, strategic people to be able to share your ideas, to be able to make sure that you're not being underestimated, that people are seeing you for your opportunities, they're seeing you for your worth. And my goal is to give you a really, really easy blueprint to do that. I hope that you'll check out cues. It's every cue that I've used over the last few years to feel more confident, to feel more empowered in my interactions. And I hope they're cues that you'll begin to use to make sure that you're accepted for your potential, that people really want to be with you, work with you, hear from you, and I can't wait for you to try them yourself.